little while ago, who lives in the Boston area, called me to say that she was pregnant and that I would soon be a grandfather. And that was great, yeah, and that was great news for a couple of reasons. First of all, I was beginning to worry that I may not live long enough to be a grandfather. And by looking at me, I think you can tell it was close. The other reason is that finally, after over 30 years, I had a great reason to move out of the state of Connecticut. It's so boring there. How boring is it, you may ask? Let me try that one again. How boring is it, you may? Great question. I'm glad you asked. It is so boring that one of its major tourist sites is a covered bridge in the middle of nowhere. It is so boring that many people in that state drive around aimlessly all weekend long looking for garage sales or tax sales or whatever. And it may go something like this. I'll be driving now. Hey, there's a desk with one leg missing. Just what I needed. Connecticut is so boring that I just forgot the next one. It's so boring that the next Boston Marathon will consist of running around the block 104 times. Boring. Connecticut is so boring that every one of its major league sports teams, I'm just kidding, they don't have any. Connecticut is so boring, the real reason they call it the Constitution State is that you need a strong constitution to live there. Connecticut, though, does have its own version of the Freedom Trail. Very popular, because it takes you right out of the state. And I use that Freedom Trail, also known as I-84, to race across the border into Massachusetts, settling in Arlington. Now, right now, I really think I should tell you that I did cross the border legally. I have all my papers. I even have a valid Mass ID, so I cannot be deported back to Connecticut. So I digress. Back to my story. So I'm living in Arlington for a while, and on Christmas Day, December 25th, my daughter gets admitted to Brigham Women's Hospital in Boston to have a baby. And I, of course, went along to wake the blessed event. Later that evening, my grandson was born. Mother and baby were doing great. But as for me, I was exhausted. And all that pacing back and forth, back and forth. It was grueling. I'm sure if my daughter knew how rough it was on me that night, she would have done something to speed it up a little bit. But it all worked out well. That was the main thing. But I had to unwind a little bit. So I walked out into the night air. I looked up at the heavens, and there it was. A bright light in the sky, right over the horizon. It's how I must imagine how it looked 2,000 years ago to the three wise men. Now, I'm not religious, but that moment, my emotions got the best of me. And I got down on my knees, if I can. I got down on my knees and prayed. The next morning, I found out that the bright light I had prayed to was the Citgo sign. Thank you very much. Good night.